Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be doing a video and a tutorial on backgrounds, as people think they're quite hard to do. However, if you know what to do, they're pretty easy. So, I've prepared this little kind of rocky outcrop here to begin with, and this is going to be the first backdrop for the ocean background. So, we're going to make another layer on top of it, and with our pen, we're going to make it 150 pixels. Then we're going to find quite a nice little colour like that. And we're going to take it down, or take the transparency down to 50%. We're then going to colour this in like that. And then after that, we're going to get our pencil, where we're going to take that and a few lines. Just going to take that across there. And up there, doesn't look too great so far, but if we add the middle colour to that, it makes it slightly lighter. Now these are going to be our beams and rays of light. I'm just going to take that down to around 100 pixels and do that there. So you have your three main colours, that one, or your darker colour, your lighter colour, and your even lighter colour. I've gone for spectrum across the green just here, which looks probably the best if you want a tropical background, but if you want maybe an Atlantic one, you choose some darker colours. So this is going to be a background. If you want to do, an aquatic animation or something, this could be quite useful. So if you want to, you can draw some fish swimming around, but I'm just going to leave it like this. Now I'm going to start working on a, let's say, desert mountain range. So I'm just going to draw a few cliffs there, dune type mountains. Just along there. So we are going to get our main colour that this is going to be filled in with. I'm going to choose a very light yellowy grey colour, like this here. Now, but I'm going to choose a darker colour and a lighter colour. This is how I always do it. I choose a middle colour, a darker colour, and a lighter colour. This helps a lot with shading. Once again, going to get our pen. Now, on the left side of the mountains, firstly, I'm actually going to make an extra layer to do our shading on. So on this side of the mountains, I am going to do a very dark kind of ridge colour there. There we go. Here, I'm going to do a slightly bigger one. And along here, I'm going to make this mainly dark. So then what you're going to want to do is grab your rubber, make it slightly larger if you want to go quicker, and rub out all of the excess. Along there. Now make sure you rub out anything that's on the lines too, so you can keep that crispness. That's looking quite good. However, it could look better if we had a lighter colour. So where we haven't done the darker colour, we fill it in with a lighter. It doesn't have to be all of it, just the opposite side of where the darker colour is, because the light is coming this way. So, then rub out the excess, and here it is. Now what I'm just going to do quickly is make this smaller to around 6 pixels, and then rub this all out along there. If you want to, you can add a quite light blue background. Oh dear. Along there. Now this is probably what you're going to do if you want a desert background. For example, in my realistic cactus drawing, you might notice this from the profile picture. In the background along here, you can notice a little smaller scale of what I've done. You can also notice here the shading, lighter colour, darker colour. So yeah, let's go back on here. Now, I'm going to do a more English countryside with some smaller hills, so this there. Might do some trees too at some point. Make a grass field along there. Now what I'm going to do is grab a relatively kind of dark greenish colour. Oh dear. Along there. I'm going to get a darker colour. Darker colour, a lighter colour, but this time I'm going to make it from where it is there, I'm going to make it a slightly bluish colour. Not sure why, but I think it'll look quite good. So if we grab our darker colour, let's make the light going this way this time. So what I'm going to want to do is firstly make an extra layer, or use an extra layer up there. Make these bits slightly darker. Start from that one there. Because that one, or part of it, is in the shadow of this one, I'm just going to make that slightly darker around there. Now, yeah, oh, that does look quite good. We're going to add our lighter colour around the bits that we haven't done. There we have it. I'm just going to rub this out so you can get the whole picture. Now, backgrounds like these look good, but they'll probably look better if you have the full picture in colour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a very small, quite quick design of some trees, copy paste them in front of the mountains, and it should look slightly better. Now, no matter what people say, copy pasting, don't do it always, but every now and again it is very quick to do, especially in animation. So if you have lots of trees you want to do, copy paste those. If you want to have a single thing moving that doesn't require any cycles or things like that, copy paste it along the way. So now I'm just going to grab some, how about if I merge these two layers. So these two are merged now. Notice this will happen with all of them. Actually, not that one. But now we have layer 4 free. I'm going to draw a very simple little pine or oak tree. Actually, I'm probably going to do an oak tree. Let's get a slightly lighter green, I reckon. Yep, that looks good. And then a very simple brown. You can vary the scale of them, so if you want a slightly bigger one in front there, you can do so. Just make sure they're overlapping properly. So then we're just going to get very small light green grass, just there. And then let's add a bluish sky. Actually, no, it's Britain. That's better. So these are the 3 backgrounds we've covered. These are probably the 3 main backgrounds we're going to use if you want, you know, an open natural area. So using these tips you can pretty much make any background with a shading, colour, anything you want to. I hope this video has been useful and see you later.